play again. Play again, gang. You gonna do it again?
Huh?
You gonna do it again?
Okay.
Papa. Play again, gang. You gonna do it again?
Huh?
You gonna do it again?
Okay.
Papa.
What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Easy, and I'm back again with another one. I need you guys to do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification icon for more videos like this. With that being said, let's get into the video. Errol Spence Jr. gets the go-ahead from his son after he loses to Bud Crawford by a 9th round knockout. Crawford put on a one-sided performance, dominated Errol Spence from round 2 to the end of the fight. He figured Errol Spence out early because Errol Spence was very predictable. Errol Spence was helped back to the locker room by his rapper friend Yella Beezy. Yella Beezy is a real one. He helped Errol Spence back to the locker room. You know, I seen him walking back with Earl. And Yella Beezy looked angry because he lost $25K to Shakur Stevenson. But anyway, Errol Spence, after he gets to the locker room, talk to his family. They cry for Errol Spence Jr. But Errol Spence reminded them, guys, I may have lost the fight, but we're rich. I still have a lot of money. And there's a rematch, guys. I get to make another 30 to 40, maybe $50 million in the rematch. Look how much money I made in the first fight. Why do you think I saved this Terrence Crawford guy for last? Because I knew this guy was going to be my biggest payday. Earl even said that. Me and Terrence Crawford is going to fight one day. That's going to be a big money fight. I hope Terrence Crawford keep winning. I hope I keep winning. Earl knew all along this was going to be his big money fight. So immediately after the embarrassing loss, instead of Errol Spence taking time to contemplate if he wants to continue boxing, he goes right ahead and asks his son, let's do it again, gang. Let's do it again. You want to do it again? And his son said, yes. I want to see you do it again, Pop. Unbelievable, Earl. Unfreaking believable. You just took the beating of your life, and you're going to ask this kid to witness you get beat up again? Are you serious, Earl? Why would you do that? Why would you ask your son if he wants to see you lose again? Well, at least this time, if you do it again, bro, don't lose the way you lost. At least try to fight back so the little kid don't feel bad. Please, Earl, I'm begging you, at least try to fight back if you want to do it again. Understand? Don't just do it for the money. We know at this point in your career that you're only fighting for the money. You're not fighting because you believe you can win. You're only fighting because you want to check. We knew you checked out of the sport of boxing when you put that promoter hat on. That's when I knew Earl really checked out of the sport of boxing. When he put the promoter hat on, he was doing these interviews talking about, I have kids. I'm not willing to die in a ring. I have kids to go home to. That's when I knew Errol Spence Jr. mentally checked out of the sport of boxing. His mental wasn't there. Whether or not his mental was there, it would have still been the same outcome or close to it. He still would have lost, but maybe he would have won at least 2 rounds. He didn't even win 1 round. The first round was like almost a swing round. He didn't really do nothing. My thing is, Errol Spence, I want to see you make that $40 to $30 million. But I just want to see you put up a good fight. So, you're talking about let's do it again, gang. But, gang, we want to see you actually come to fight. We know it's a bag on the line, and you don't want to turn down that bag. Like you said on a Pivot podcast, Crawford's talking about belts and this and that. Well, he needs to take that to the bank. So we know what time you're on. We know what time you're on. So we're okay with that. You want to get your money. We're not knocking that. I'm not a hater. I'm not against a guy wanting to get his money. But I'm a boxing fan. I'm an overall boxing fan, okay? So it's okay for you to get your money, but at least try to fight back, bro. At least try to fight back. Don't get toyed with like that in the ring. Just try to fight back, bro. That's all I'm saying as a boxing fan. I just want to see Errol Spence Jr. try to fight back in the rematch. So, you talking about let's run it again doesn't really do nothing for me if you're not going to fight back. Do not allow Terrence Crawford to bully you in the rematch like he did in the first fight. You understand? What Errol Spence should be doing instead of taking vacations, what he should have been doing, he should have been going back to the gym, working on his skill set, better timing, because he tried to blame the loss on timing. Better timing, better footwork, because his foot was all over the place when he got rocked. Crawford told him, I'm going to make you do the stinky leg. And Crawford made Errol Spence do the stinky leg. He said, you got rocked by Gamboa. You got hurt by Ocampo. We seen you get wobbly legs. Well, I'm going to make you do the stinky leg. You guys remember that? I remember that like it was yesterday. Word for word, guys. Word for word. What I also remember was Terrence Crawford telling Errol Spence to his face, when Errol Spence had his belts on, I'm going to have to take that. And Errol laughed because he knew what time it was. He knew he was giving those belts up. He knew he was selling those belts for $30 million. Great price for some belts. $30 million to sell his 3 belts to the pound-for-pound king, Bud Crawford. Unfreaking believable. Just put up a freaking fight in a rematch.